Okay, let's go smoke that joint.
What up? What up? We got another best ball draft upon us. Yes, and we are pretty deep in this draft already. I'm going to read off a bunch of this here. We are in round 15 as of right now. And I'm going to shout out the crew here real quick. I just had to send someone some orphan teams. And let's see who's up in here. Daniel Barry, what up? What up? Shout out to our man D Lincoln. Salute. Shout out to Toker1J. You the man. You the man. And he says, send you some moolah for the draft grade. So you're going to be first with the draft grade. Appreciate you, my brother. Hey, TJ said Wayne Brady in the house. Let's go. All right. So let me just read off a bunch of the draft here. Hey, shout out to Robert. What up? What up? After I get caught up with the draft here, time to smoke. So it all starts off in the first round. Josh Allen, Jaden Daniels, Saquon Barkley, Bijan, Lamar Jackson, CeeDee Lamb, Gibbs, Chase, Jefferson, Burrow, Mahomes, Hurts. Okay, pretty solid. Round 2, Stroud, CMC, Genty at the 2-3, Neighbors, Amon-Ra, Derrick Henry, Travis Hunter at the 2-7, Puka, Kyren, Brian Thomas, A-Chain, Jonathan Taylor. Round 3, AJ Brown, Nico Collins, Brock Bowers, Tyreek Hill, Drake London, Bucky Irving, Josh Jacobs, Ladd McConkey, Marvin Harrison Jr., Garrett Wilson, Breece Hall, and Joe Mixon. Round 4, Cook, Adams, Ken Walker, Murray, Herbert, Goff, Mayfield, Hampton at the 4-8, Caleb Williams, Trevor Lawrence, Chase Brown, and Alvin Kamara. Let's see. 5th round, Stafford, McBride, Prescott, Metcalf, Jordan Love, Bo Nix, Mike Evans, Brock Purdy, Drake May, Fields, Olave, Etienne. Round 6, DJ, I want to score more, Laporta, Geno Smith, Swift, Devonta Smith, T. Higgins, Travion Henderson at the 6-7, Tua, Rice, Ayuk, McLaurin, Romy Romadunze. 7th round, Xavier Worthy, JSN, Waddle, Tracy, Pacheco, JJ McCarthy, Sutton, Flowers, Aaron Jones, Chuba Hubbard, Anthony Richardson, Chris Godwin. 8th round, Debo Samuel, Sam Darnold, George Kittle, Bryce Young, David Montgomery, Michael Penix, James Carter, Brian Robinson.
Caught a bullet in his bubble goose. He caught a bullet in his bubble goose. You can be at the party getting loose, but you can catch a bullet in your goose.
And Aaron Rodgers, Judkins at the 8-10. Russell Wilson.
It's too much of us, it's dangerous. So dangerous, we so dangerous. My flip phone squad is dangerous.
And then Cam Ward at the 8-12. 9th round, Michael Pittman, Jameson Williams, RJ Harvey. Look at that. There go some rookie running backs back to back. Travis Kelce, Jerry Jeudy, George Pickens, Tet McMillan at the 9-7. Tony Pollard, Addison, Myers, Cup, Diggs. 10th round, Mark Andrews, Scatabo at the 10-12. What? Javonte Williams, Micah Parsons, Kincaid, Jaden Reed, Caleb Johnson at the 10-7. Egbuka at the 10-8. Daniel Pesos Jones, Zaire Franklin, Najee Harris, and Mr. Van Ginkel at the 10-12. 13th round, Neal, Charbonnet, Warren, Ingram, Stevenson, Warner, Spears, Pearsall, Benson, Ridley, Olakun, Hawkinson. 12th round, Roquan Smith, TJ Watt, Ben Strange, Ty Warren, Hutchinson, Ferguson, Trey Harris at 17-7, or at the 12-7, sorry. 2 looks like a 7. Mooney, Goddard, Rashad White, Ertz, and Jonathan Brooks. Ouch. 13th round, Jalen McMillan, Kareem Hunt, Jonnu, Pitts, Braylon Allen, Higgins from the Texans, the rookie, Coleman, Nick Bosa, Shador, Jennings, Adonai Mitchell, Christian Watson. 14th round, TJ Edwards, Kirk Cousins, Josh Downs, Max Crosby, Bobby Okereke, Austin Eckler, Beck, Ray Davis, Hollywood Brown.
Sing about Hollywood.
Hollywood Brown, Zach Bond, Christian Kirk, DeAndre Hopkins. 15th round, Shakir, Mostert, Caden Ellis, Nick Chubb, Marvin Mims, Jordan Mason, Derek Carr, J.K. Dobbins, Sampson. I want to talk to Sampson. Rico Dowdle, Isaac Guerendo, Ernest Jones. 16th round, where we're currently at. Myles Garrett, Nick Cross, Jordan Brooks, Will Anderson, Joe Flacco, Patrick Queen.
She's a killer queen.
David Njoku, Roshan Johnson, and Blake Corum. Whoo! All caught up, baby. Let's go. Okay. And we just had our man TJ take over one of the orphan teams. It is much appreciated. Where the hell? Yeah, there we go. Okay. And that link is about to come your way, TJ. And it's time to smoke because we are caught up with the draft. All right, all right. What's everybody smoking on? Get ready to fire it up with me.
All right, fire them up!
Here we go. All right. Now I get to knock off another one off of my here. Orphan teams. We're dwindling down with the orphans. Okay, here we go. Time to smoke. Let's see. Who are the last picks here? Spillane, Bigsby, Golden. It's the end of the 16th round. Antoine Winfield, Bernard, Buda Baker. Brian Burns, Raheed Shaheed, and Tootin. What is Tootin's first name? I always forget. Yeah, we're just gonna call him B Tootin. B Tootin. And then we got Kate Otten and then Nick Bolton. Damn. In a tight end premium league, George Kittle or the 201. That's a trade that I'm pushing through right now. I feel like George Kittle still, especially after that contract. Like, he ain't going nowhere. He's going to be in San Fran for a long time. I love him over there. Love him. Okay, you know what? Rob said I'll take another orphan. All right. We need it. We need it. Because yeah, the hardest ones for me definitely the hardest ones for me are those the super flex offense only if it's a shitty team. I don't have any offense only ones. All the offense only ones were gone. There was 2 more that I had today. Both those got taken. So it's only the super flex IDP. But there is a super flex IDP. There's an 81 with the second pick. And there's another 81 with the second pick. A third 81 with the second. So there's 3 with a second pick. There's also a 55 with the second pick. And Crispy said George Brittle. Yeah, but he's not brittle all the time. What up, Derek? Yeah, I was just talking about some of the orphans available right now. Only Superflex IDP, though. All the single QB offense only and the Superflex offense only. All those ones already got swooped. All right. Sounds good, Rob. I will send you that one over right now. That one's in the number 4 Superflex IDP. And it's a 55. 55! People are going to be excited about this one because I'm almost positive that the team you're taking over is the last one who needs to pay, and then we pick the draft date. No, there's actually one more, but he said he's getting his tax return here very soon. Okay. And I'll send you the link on Sleeper, Rob. Just makes it easier if we cut out the middleman. Just leave it over on Sleeper. Let's see. All right, just sent the Sleeper link. And then hey, shout out to Ghost Monkey. What up, my brother? Sending Rob a team here. And someone's questioning a trade that I just pushed through. Which trade did I just push through? I just pushed through like 3 of them. Oh, the George Kittle one? That was the most recent one. And TJ said basically turn the 1-1, the 112, and Pittman into London and Puka today. What? Nice. Nice. It's a good trade. Or good trades. I don't know if that was one or a couple that took you to get to that point. And there, guys, took over 2 orphan teams in Dynasty. I rebuilt them pretty good. I mean, it's fun, right? Because, like, not saying any team could be turned around. I mean, I feel like given enough time, any team could be turned around. But the reason why some people fucking can't turn around these orphans, or they're scared to turn around orphans, is they're just not willing to part with everybody, you know? And, like, yeah, there should be some people that you don't want to trade away. But to me, I feel like, especially in a rebuild, everyone's for sale. It's just the price has to be right. I don't want to give up people for cheap just to make a trade. And I think that's where people kind of fuck up, is like, you know, people are like, oh man, but nobody wants to trade. But it's like nobody wants to trade in like the 10-second window that they gave the people to trade. So that's the one thing that I think that people just A lot of people lack creativity when it comes to making trades and making moves. And you might not win every trade, but as long as you got a mission at hand of what you're going to be doing, things work out. Let's see. Recent when I took over, I got the 101. Did some trades, and I got Stroud, BTJ, Ayuk, and Kraft so far. Nice. Nice. Yeah, Crispy. Trade calculators are killing trades. And it's really just ruining a mentality is what it is. Because, like, trying to think of the way to say this, because rankings in general can ruin people's ideology if they're just like blindly going off of like rankings. And that's pretty much all Keep Trade Cut is doing. That's why I hate it. And yeah, it makes people just like, I don't get it. Like even when Keep Trade Cut, even when you know it's a little weird, like people still like just blindly kind of like follow it. And I'm not sure why, because I don't know. I really don't, man. I really don't. Hey, what up, Brian? It's going down, bro. My friends, I'm typically losing sight of trades, but making moves to make my teams with my strategy. Well, I mean, it depends on the reason. Like if you're rebuilding, like, I don't know. Like I still don't even if I'm rebuilding, I don't like being on the wrong side of a trade. I want it to be a rebuilding trade where I get a lot of assets, but I give up some things, but I get extreme amount of assets back in return, usually picks wise. And then sometimes you can turn those picks into players before you draft. I recently shipped the 101 and Metcalf for Bowers. Yeah, see, but and see that one I think got mixed like when people were chiming in on it, because I think that's one of the ones that I posted on YouTube. I think that one got some mixed opinions on it. Because in the what's it called? In the tight end premium, dude. Brock Bowers being the number one like tight end like right now, and his age and just, you know, everything. I mean, I feel like you have to overpay for someone to give up Bowers. Like, why would someone like not give up Bowers? Like, why would someone give up Bowers if it's like an even trade? You know, like it's an even trade. I'm just keeping Bowers. Like, you have to overpay a little bit. I don't even think that's overpaying that much, because Metcalf's up there in age. And, you know, if someone is willing to give up, you know, Bowers, which is, I mean, shit, could be the top tight end for a few years. Yeah, and of course, man, I mean, you're not going to pay up if you don't want Bowers, right? Eric said the other one I took over last year, I traded CMC right away. This year I got JT, Cook, Pacheco, Swift as my RBs, Devonta Smith, Pittman, Reed, and Pitts. Two QBs, Richardson, and Gino. Okay. Hey, keep making those moves, man, because, I mean, in any kind of rebuild, sometimes it could take a few years. So you got to keep building assets and keep getting things for the future as well. What up, Celtics? Every single year I'm RB heavy in the first 3 rounds last year when everyone took wide receivers, but this year RB depth looks insane. You think so? I mean, I feel like no matter what, RB, or unless you're talking rookies, or like rookies in Dynasty, but I feel like either way, man, like running back is the most scarce position, usually the most injuries at the position as well. And like a lot of these rookies who might make it seem like they're adding depth, you know, like if some of these guys aren't really that good, like right in the beginning, I mean, it's just adding quantity, not necessarily like good depth. And depending on where some of these guys go, like shit, they're not even going to be taken before solidified guys. Targeting CD round 1, if not double RB and Gibbs and A-Chain stack or something. Yeah. Yeah, and A-Chain, I think he went in the 3rd round today. He went in the 4th round yesterday. So people had a little bit of rookie fever. It's funny when people get rookie fever because like A-Chain and Bucky Irving both went in the 4th round yesterday because of it.
Yo, what's up? Right now, this is Mac Miller.
It doesn't always happen that way.
You know what I'm saying? It's 420. Pip jar, baby. Get me fucked up, high as hell. Right now, so much weed in my lungs. I'm really
damn.
Like a fucking movie, except I can't see because I'm so high.
Dude, fucking TJ making moves, bro. 107, 112, and the 210 for Puka. That's not bad, dude. That's not bad. All right, who's ready?
Sound like a weed anthem right here. And if you say I make too many weed songs, I say you don't.
I say you don't smoke enough weed, bitch. Damn it! Now the person just got back to me about the fucking trade. What trade is he talking about? Superflex number 855. Oh, asking me if I can push through the trade. All right. Hey, look at that. Campbell and Campbell back to back. I'd rather have Jack Campbell than Jihad. Redraft. Never been this high before. Man, this 101 has been peddled a lot. A lot of people are moving off the 101, and I don't know about a lot, but enough to where it seems like it's a lot. Like this trade that just happened right now. Side A is the 101 and the 201. Side B, Kyler Murray, Chase Brown, and the 403. And it is the super flex thing. So on top of my picks last year were Bijan, Chase, CD, CMC, Brees, total miss on Brees. I mean, everybody did because we really thought that Aaron Rodgers was gonna make the team better and the run game would improve. So yeah, anybody who had Brees as like anything in the top 10, because he didn't even finish in the top 10, did he? Yeah, the calculator is a terrible. Problem is people use them like the Bible and try to tell you it's fact. Yeah, that's the dumb thing. Like, I understand people using it to get an idea, but then they're like, oh, well, if I don't get this, it's like totally not even worth it. But like, it's this or nothing. Like, that's what I fucking like. They don't even know how to negotiate. It's just like, that's the price, cut and dry. Like, doesn't work that way. I keep posting in the group, like if anybody posts with trade calculators, I'm saying that people need to stop using the trade calculators. And if people are like, well, what if someone is using a trade calculator and shows me something? I was like, I wouldn't even trade with them. I just, whether you're using it, I'm not trading with you. And like, I'm just letting as many people know as I can. Screw the trade calculators. And don't even waste your time trading with anyone who's going to show you a screenshot of a trade calculator. Because if they're going to show you a screenshot of the trade calculator, that means they don't even know how to value those players. They're valuing them. They're valuing them based on somebody else. Super trash. Hate them. And Brian said, you taking Hunter or Genty at 101? it's funny, one of the only leagues that I had the 101, I actually sold it because I didn't know what I should do. And then I sold it in 3 seconds for Jamar Chase and Derrick Henry. So and it was an IDP league as well, and the dude picked Hunter. In an IDP league, if I don't need anything specific, it's Hunter. He's a cheat code, and we got to get those cheat codes where we can. Super flex league, offense only league, it's going to be Genty. Yeah. It's very close though. And if I need a wide receiver, I'm getting Hunter over Genty at the 101 and like not really worried about it too much unless I can trade down to the 102, which I did try to do that in the league that I had the 101, but then I found out the dude wanted Hunter anyways. So it kind of would have defeated the purpose. I wanted to sell to someone who wanted Genty, and just didn't really work that way. But I feel like it worked out better for me anyways because I was patient. Right, TJ? Fuck them. Hey, Coach C, what up, bro? TJ said I just use them to help me make me feel better about my offers. Yeah, I can't even bring myself to like get onto a keep trade cut or anything anymore. Not that I ever really did, but it's also like I feel like a lot of people trade just to trade, and like. Really, we got to focus on making calculated trades. Like that's just the main thing that will help us do better is making calculated trades. Like, okay, my running backs fucking suck, but I got a bunch of wide receivers. Like I'm going to try to find a manager. I'm going to scout the teams and see like who's got some running back depth, but looks like they could need a wide receiver. Like that's a good fit. Then you got to just kind of negotiate and work things around like from there. Yeah, don't get me wrong. I hate keep trade cut. Yeah. And really, it's not even about using it. It's the ones who use it and they're like, look, bro, look what keep trade cut says. They say it's even. Like, you should just do it. Like, and I know they're not even saying it like that, but if someone sends me a screenshot and of whatever trade they're trying to get from me, like it reeks of desperation. Just reeks. They get pissed when you don't use trade calculators too, right? Yeah, we're a little bit more advanced than those trade calculators, I mean, it is what it is. And seeing even that trade that I made, like I don't even know what the hell keep trade cut would have like said, the one that I made for like the 101 in 3 seconds for Jamar Chase and like Derrick Henry. But like doesn't matter what the fucking thing said when to me, I'm like, fuck, do I even want to give up these 4? But like, just to be able to get Jamar Chase is worth that by himself. And so if I'm able to get Henry, and like really it was on him because like he's the one who had to give up the better player because I think Jamar Chase is worth more than the 101. I'm sure everybody thinks that. Toyota 1, what up? What's going down, bro?
All right. Fire them up.
Coach C said, how's everyone been? Man, been real good. Staying busy. Been a little sick here and there. Also, the WrestleMania. Probably got a little sick from that. But dude is fucking awesome. I really hated that. I hated that it was John Cena that won the way that he won. Not really mad about like how it happened, but it was more of the way that it happened. Yeah, it wasn't the what of what happened. It was the how. Right, so bro, me too. As the kids bring home all types of sickness home, right? And like. Almost impossible to have them wash their hands all the time, but it's like these dirty ass kids need to wash their hands all the time. And yeah, Noble doesn't go to public school. He's homeschooled. So we don't have to deal with the public school aspect of like getting sick, but all these fucking classes and shit that he does and all these activities where the other kids are at, that's where it's at. And Brown says, send the trade calculators for ridiculous offers. People trying to send me the 210 and a bum for like for like the 1-3. Like, come on. Yeah. Yeah, and I don't give a fuck what a trade calculator says. Like, I'm not gonna like, if I don't like the player and you're trying to give me some late second or fucking, you know, that I don't want anyways, I'm like, yeah, for like the 103 or something, like, yeah, stupid. When my kids were in daycare, they would they get sick like every 2 weeks. I don't miss that. Yeah, definitely. Derek said, thoughts on Scatabo? I'm on him because my brother's a professor at ASU. Cool. Well, my thoughts on Scatabo is that like people are hyping him up like way too much, like trying to act like he's about to be the next Christian McCaffrey or something, you know, or like Christian McCaffrey light. Like, that's what I don't like. It sucks that he's on the Giants. Like, I mean, just real shitty landing spot for him. And I don't think Tracy goes all the way away. But I like the potential of what he has and being able to catch the ball out of the backfield. But I guess I'm just not sold on him being like the number one guy this year. I feel like if anything, he's going to be like a 30% like snap guy if there's like no injuries to Tracy. And even then, they still have Singletary, right? So I think he's still third on the pecking order. So even that, getting to 30%, that might be his ceiling by the end of the season, barring injuries. And their line fucking sucks. I mean, their QB play should be a lot better now, obviously.
Well, obviously.
But, I mean, really just couldn't get any worse. But, yeah, so I think with a lot of these rookies, I like them, and then I don't because of how much people hype them up. So that's my dilemma is like trying to figure out like how to like not overhype people, but give my opinions on them still. Cause like, yeah, some people are just getting way too overhyped, man. And just like always though, but it's rookie fever time. And I'm always, you know, someone who, especially with redraft, like let's pump the brakes on these rooks, man. Like for real. I'm reaching on Scatabo though at the 201. I have Genty though. I should add him for RB depth for the future. Well, see, I don't think like I mean, yeah, is that reaching for him? Like, yeah, but I don't think it's reaching for him that much. Like, do you have another pick before the 301? Because like if not, it's like you'd have to pick him there, or you just hope that he drops to the 301, which he's probably not. So yeah, that's like another thing too, is like got to be real strategic about what we want in these rookie drafts if we don't have a bunch of picks. If you only have your normal, I mean, I don't know, the offense only leagues that I have, it's only 4 picks. You know, like you only have your 4 picks. That's not a lot. You got to really go after what you want. Hey, Justin, what up, bro? Man, Justin came out to Vegas this past weekend for a big ass concert. And went and met up in downtown, smoked a couple joints, got really, really high. How to make sure if people are hanging out with me, they got to leave like being really, really high. And just so they know that I don't fuck around. Hope you guys had fun, bro. Hope you made it back safe to the islands. Mission accomplished. Said I was fucking toasted. There we go. Celtics not football related, but LeBron plays ball tonight. He ain't got much playoff games left. Is this if they lose, are they done? And took Warren at the 110, bit of a reach, but I had to take him there if I wanted him. Yeah, because I mean, he's going. I'd say, I think the earliest I've seen him go is the 1-9 so far. I've been trying to post, like, if you guys are on Patreon, I've been posting the rookie drafts that have finished like 3 at a time. Like I put them all on the same I put them all on the same like graphic, and you can like zoom in, you can check it out. But yeah, I swear that Warren has been going anywhere from the 1-9 to the 2-4. Like that is kind of in that range. So yeah, if you don't have multiple picks like in there, you kind of got to get in where you fit in those spots. Yeah, they're done if they lose. Man, LeBron's going out like a chump. Like the longer he's playing, like the worse it's just like making him look. Cause like fuck, I don't know who was sticking him yesterday, but they were like showing out, or not yesterday, whenever the last game was. They showed him how he was getting bullied and how LeBron's just like acting like a little bitch, like while he's getting like bodied up and like looking for the ref and like about to cry and shit. Like it just, I mean, that's the thing that's kind of tough is like some of these guys, they didn't want to not be at the peak, and like it's funny that people still say LeBron is at his peak, like right now, or still like kind of the best that he's been. It's just because there's no defense in the NBA. Like that's why it's so whack now. Because like LeBron is nowhere fucking close to like his prime. Yeah, and what about all those people who said Luka and LeBron were going to be like unstoppable? Like it's just no. What up, Roll? I've drafted some ridiculous teams here, and Hush just be like, it's all right. It's a B. Well, if you know me, to get an A is nearly impossible because we don't like the way that people get A's, in my opinion, is if you have a couple people who are just like dog shit, like in the draft, and it allows someone to like just keep swooping and swooping and swooping. And that doesn't really happen in these drafts. I don't think I've never given out an A for these drafts. B+ is the highest that I've given. I've had 2 big reaches, Harvey at the 1-8 and Genty at the 1-1. Yeah, Genty could be a big reach at the 1-1, right? Because like, what if Hunter does better? Like, I don't know. I don't know if the Jaguars are going to be a better offense than the Raiders, but the Raiders offense, it hasn't looked good in, I mean, at least 2 to 3 years, and like can't even say that it looked like that great. That's what's yeah. All right. And yeah, I'm a Bucks fan. I thought Giannis was about to punch Halliburton's dad. Yeah, I saw the post game where where yeah, I mean he was just being humble, just saying how it was disrespectful the way that they were acting. And I mean I didn't see it when it was happening. I only saw the aftermath. But yeah, I mean it's kind of bullshit, man, right? Like Giannis has never been a low class like player. Like he's like, I don't think he's ever talked shit to anybody. Like that's the thing. Like why? Like I'm sure there was somebody else that you could have tried to troll. Like not Giannis. Like he just doesn't seem like the guy to do that to. He really doesn't. Because even in the press conference when they're asking him about it, he sounded like he didn't really talk shit. He said it was disrespectful, but he didn't even talk shit while he was talking shit about the situation. Defense definitely much better than the 90s. It's just the offense is far beyond what's happening in the 90s. We'll see, but that's the thing is like when there's no defense, of course there's crazy amounts of offense. Like, I mean, you know, the hand checking, I mean, ever since that, I mean, really, it's like, you know, it's like the hand checking for basketball, that was like not being able to hit the quarterback for football. It was like once those rules changed, just everything changed as far as like the physicality and as far as like it really just being like more of an offensive league than anything. And because yeah, like as a whole, is the offense better? Probably, but like they're shooting more threes because there's no defense, you know, and like the efficiency was probably way better like in the past from like the 3-point range and everything, because not everyone's fucking Steph Curry, you know. I've never deep dove into like stuff like that for the NBA, but I am kind of curious, you know, what those numbers actually show, because yeah, as a whole, offense is like way better now, but dude, it's like not even interesting like anymore because there's no defense. It's like so whack. Anthony Edwards, yeah, there we go. Said he was hand checking him and getting LeBron flustered. Yeah, LeBron was looking like a fucking clown, like just looking for the ref the whole time, like while he's just getting punked. And Anthony Edwards is like looking him right in the eyes and like just stealing his soul right out of his chest. But that's the difference. Is like, man, LeBron's not hungry anymore. Like, dude, Anthony Edwards looked hungry, like just in the couple possessions, thinking of the word, in the couple possessions that I saw on this one social media clip where he's just bodying the fuck out of them. Like LeBron looked like he wanted no part of it. No part of it. They know they can get into his head. Yeah, man. I mean, it's been done. Laker fan magic. Kobe era. LeBron cries and flops too much for my liking. I only watch football. Yeah, I really I was an OKC fan from pretty much when OKC came into existence until KD left to go join the fucking the Warriors. Like, dude, KD was the reason why they didn't win in game 7. Like, they were like one game away from winning, and like KD conceding like that. If you can't beat them, join them. Like, man, that just, yeah, it sucked, man. I thought they were actually going to do it. Jaden Higgins going to outperform expectations. I hope so. I think I got him in a few places, depending on where you can get him. Yeah. 90s rules benefited isolation, scores you couldn't double. Yeah. And just a lot more. I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of man-to-man now. I mean, the teams still probably play more man-to-man than anything. But yeah, just really the hand checking and like, I don't know, you used to be able to like fuck people up. Like guys are playing way more with their heart because everybody wasn't like spoiled millionaires, you know, yet. It was, you know, a lot of, I mean, shit, Michael Jordan wasn't even paid until he came back after retiring. And then he was making like over 30 mil a year. But before that, it was like shitty contracts. And shit, Scottie Pippen, fuck, he was on like the shittiest contract like ever because the team like took advantage of him. When he kept getting hurt. And I don't know, didn't take advantage of him, but like he signed like a fucking like eight fucking year contract for, I don't even know, some kind of peanuts for sure. Crying to the refs is on the refs for their inconsistencies and rewarding flopping. Can't blame the players for flopping, in my opinion. Yeah, I mean, you can't, but it's one thing when you do it and you're like, shit, you know, they're going to call it, you know, if you're just like honest about it. But LeBron acts like he doesn't flop. Like Pat McAfee, when he went on Pat McAfee is saying like, oh, like LeBron, like flopping, like as a joke, like he doesn't flop. Like, that's what I don't get. Like, if you're going to do it, just wear it as a badge of honor, like the fucking European, like the European fucking players did in the beginning. It's just like soccer, right? Like soccer players flop too. And but yeah, just yeah, people are just fucking weenies. That's what it is. All right, we're getting closer and closer to filling this 55 dynasty. All right. But yeah, the ref's definitely a problem. Who do you think went undervalued in the draft? I don't know if anybody went undervalued. Oh, did I not assign you over there, TJ? I bet. Thought I already set you up over there. Just do that now. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if anybody went undervalued. Because a lot of guys seem like they went exactly where we thought they were going to. You know, guys like Shador, you know, going all the way down. Like, I mean, he kind of like, you know, messed things up for us a little bit. All right, you're good to go, TJ. Thanks for a reminder, brother. All right. Let's smoke more. Someone's commenting on the post. All right. How about a song in the smoke? Let's see. But yeah. All right, Brian. You know what? We'll do the dab instead of the bowl. He said, yeah, T Mills in like 250-ish with best ball. Yeah, and maybe and that's just right now. We got a lot more drafting to go. You know, we got a lot more drafting to go. And yeah, and he's in a shitload, and like he won a shitload last year. You know, like he won like I don't even know how many leagues he won total, but I want to say it was close to double. It was close to double digits, and he was in a lot less last year. He took on a lot more now. And those were just the leagues that he was in with me. Like he's in a shitload of leagues, so I don't even know how. I only know the ones that he won that he was in with me. But yeah, he's a savage. Crispy's a savage. Crispy won a bunch last year too. Oh yeah, and T Mill came in third in that tournament. Our big best ball tournament. I mean, shit, the one we're doing literally right now. He came in third, and dude, he came in third, and it was like less than a point difference between second place and him at third place. He was so pissed. He was like, "This is the most pissed I've ever been with third place, like ever." It was less than a point, and it was the difference I think between like $700 or $800. Yeah, he was upset about that. All right. Here we go. Got my Dr. Dabber. And here we go. Hey, you're the man, Rob. Said I average 250 redraft and dynasty a year. There you go. And see, even for me, like I have more dynasties than I'll have redrafts. And yeah, like that's really what I cut back on. I cut back on redrafts. And then even some of the dynasties started this year. I did best ball dynasties. I think I gotta charge that battery up. Damn it, another trade just went through. Let's see. Where is it at? 4 for 4 trade here. Oh shit. Crispy said the F shouldn't be a problem today. So does anybody else want a grade besides Crispy? And when Bayou gets in here, we'll start. Get up in here, Bayou. He's gonna be the first one. And he's first there. I'm gonna smoke this bowl while we wait for him to get in here. But we'll grade him first. K2. What up? All right, there he is. Toker 1. All right, well, I'm still gonna hit this bowl first, and then we'll do Toker 1, and then we'll do Rob. Got his in next, and then we'll do K2, and well, and Chris, we're going Crispy. He did put it in second, so we'll go Crispy second, and then Rob. Then K2. All right. Toker 1, the Bayou first. All right. And just a reminder, actually, before I smoke this bowl, reminder, we only need a couple more to fill the slow draft. I'm going to put the link in here. It is the X-Men division. Yeah, I think we either need 2 or 3. Help us fill so we can start. Help us fill it. We are so close. So very, very, very close. Okay. Crispy said pay. Did you... Oh, shit. Crispy's in there now. He wasn't in there until now. All right, let me go add you, Crispy, just in case some other people join. All right. Okay. You're added, Crispy. All right. Brown said he'll take a grade. Sounds good. You'll be after K2. And then, hey, Ghost Monkey joined. We only need one more. We only need one more. Who's going to join the slow draft? Come on. Toger 1 said Crispy's always fried. Hell yeah, man. Okay. And actually, all right, hold on. I'm just doing too many things at once. Sorry. Here we go. Bowl. Oh, fuck. Oh. Whoo. Kind of grabs you by the boo-boo. Oh, shit. Whew. Okay. Oh. Need someone out there listening. We need some help filling some of these super flex IDPs. They're filling slowly but surely. I'm just going to throw a lifeline out to the 420 crew right now. We need to fill some more of these super flex IDP. Some are 55. And then some are 81. Okay. Whew. All right. And I think, and TJ, I think filled it. Okay. Yes. Let me see what's the next slow draft. I'll just post it over there. Next slow draft is the X-Files. Yes. No, Brian, not best ball. This one is just a traditional dynasty. It's just a super flex IDP. Yes. TJ, thanks for closing that one, bro. And Ghost Monkey sounds good. You'll be after Brown. Crispy said, would you take the 201 and 206 for my ass Dak? No. I want more. Dak is still probably worth at least 2 first rounders if there's no picks involved, if there's no players involved. X-Men was my after school favorite. Hell yeah, man. Such a classic. Okay. Ready, Toker 1. Here we go. QBs. Josh Allen, Stafford, Cam Ward. I'm going to say B plus because I still have Cam. He's still a C player for me. Stafford would be like a B. Josh Allen's like, as high of an A as you could get. So we'll say B plus for that. Dak sucks in real life, but always top 10 fantasy if he plays all year. Yeah, I mean, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. RBs, JT, Kamara. Shit, is that it? Neil. How many do you got? One. It should be the 11 and 12. Neil and Brooks. I mean, Brooks is nothing. Neil's kind of nothing too. So really, it's JT and Kamara, and to me, JT is like a B plus, and Kamara's like a B minus. So we'll just call it a B for the running backs. And wide receivers, AJ Brown, Adunze, Xavier Worthy, Michael Pittman. I'll say a B. I think it all averages out to a B for those guys. IDP. The Van Ginks. Yes. Van Ginkel. Antoine Winfield. Montez Sweat. Aziz Al-Shair. Devin Witherspoon. Bayard. Demario Davis. Tavai. H2O. Kool-Aid. Homer pick. Just kidding. Even though it is. Van Ginkel, Winfield, Sweat. Alshire and Witherspoon. I'm gonna give it a B- for the IDP. Bench. McMillan, Hopkins, Shakir, Golden, Matavio, McCaffrey, Alexander Madison, Kiner, Schultz, Bond, Isaiah Bond. Demarcus Robinson, spacing on his first name. And then Miles Sanders, Gabe Davis. I mean, really, because of like Shakir and Golden, I'll kind of bring this up to a B-. That's kind of about it. It's pretty ugly for about half of the bench there. But most people's benches are ugly, so let's see. So all in all, what's that end up being? So it was a B+, a B, a B, a B-, and a B-. So where does that put everything? Yeah, I think it kind of gets everything averaged out to a B. And yeah, I'm going to say this is an 85. So right smack in the middle of a B, 85. Depends what if he has Levi's and Cousins, yeah, and he only has the only starts, yeah. All right, Crispy. Where's Crispy? Okay, Lamar, good start. Love Tua. Any style points? Miami, Baltimore, and then you got Malik Willis. And yeah, wait. Why do you have Malik Willis? I even have to double take on it. Like, what the fuck? Why do you have Malik Willis? I mean, mainly grading this off the top three. And man, I almost want to give it an A just because of like pairing those two with Lamar, but I think I'm gonna give it a B+. Running backs, Hampton is your number one. Hampton, Pacheco, Brian Robinson, and Stevenson also there. Yeah, Stevenson nice and late. Yeah, this is ugly because I think I'm going to give this a C+. Just because we don't know what Hampton's going to be yet. Like, I still think of him as like a B-, like C player, B-, C+ player. But yeah, this thing's kind of tough. We don't know what's going to happen right out of the gate. And yeah. Wide receivers. Puka, London. Judy, Egbuka. Mooney, Mims, Shaheed, Roshan. Wait, I'm totally skipping here. I went too many. It's Puka, London, Judy, Egbuka. I'm so high right now. And that's it. Stevenson's the last one. Man, Egbuka going in the 10th round. Fuck. It just sucks, man. Like, we can't get any of these rookies out of value anymore. I mean, even Hampton, fuck, going at the 4.8. Like, it's crazy. Fucking crispy. Now, grade for these wide receivers. These 4 wide receivers. I feel like it's going to be a B plus because I mean Puka and London are both like B plus players to me, and I just feel like whatever I have Judy and Igbuka graded, just going along with Puka and London, they're riding the coattail of that B plus. IDP. Frankie Louvu, Levante David, Nick Benito, Josie Jewell, Rosenboom. Solid top 5. Grenard, Walker, Jalen Thompson, Reed Blankenship, Kyle Duggar. Crispy. Yeah, I think I'm gonna give that a B plus. It's close to an A. It's close to an A, but I can't give it an A. Bench. Mooney, Allen, Davis, Mims, Roshan, Shaheed, Cooks, Taysom Hill, Horton, here's a who, Roman Wilson. All right. I think I'm going to skip Arroyo. I think he knew it was a defensive tackle there. I think I'm going to give it a B plus for your little run of guys from Mooney to Shaheed here. We'll give it a B. Did I say B plus, B minus? B minus. So all in all, what did this end up being? It was a B plus for the QBs, C plus for the running backs, A for the wide receivers and pass catchers, B plus for the IDP, and B minus for the bench. And let's calculate it. I know what it is. 55! Big fat F for 50 for Crispy, and overall 55. Overall 55. Shut up, Crispy. I remember to give you F, goddammit. All right, here goes Rob's team. Where the fuck is Rob's team? Right here it is. Herbert and Purdy. Ooh, is that all? Flacco, Dart, Howell. Are those even your backups? So not your backups. So no style points on the QBs anyways. I feel like I'm going to give them a B, though. Herbert and Purdy would both be Bs, in my opinion. Running backs. Ooh, pretty ugly. Montgomery, Tony Pollard. And that's it. Damn. I'm going to give that a C. Yeah. Wide receivers, though. Kind of insane. I see why you didn't draft any running backs. Chase, Amon-Ra, Ladd McConkey, and then Devonta Smith and Zay Flowers, and then Kincaid also. Fuck, dude. I feel like I gotta give that an A. It's just it's too tough not to there. IDP. Hutchinson, Bosa, Okereke, Nick Bolton, Singleton, Bynum, Surtain, McDuffie, Bland, and then Pitry and Medalist, yeah, and Chris Jones. All right. How many do you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 IDPs. Let's see. 2, 4. Okay. I think for the IDP, it's top heavy with those defensive line. Just trying to see how I feel about the rest of the linebackers here. The top 5 is Hutchinson through Singleton. And that probably deserves an A. Sometimes those break it down by the halves. And then let's see. Bynum, Surtain, McDuffie, Bland, pitcher and medalist. It's probably like a B minus. So if we go from B plus to B minus, then we just average them together, we're getting a B. There we go. Had to talk that whole thing out. All right, bench. Ricky Pearsall. Dobbins. Johnson. Of the Cleveland Browns. And then dude, and then you got Quentin Johnston, and then you got Mike Williams. Oh, man. Rob, this is one of like the ugliest benches I've ever seen. These guys better ball out for you. At least on all at different times, so they're helping you throughout the entire season. That woke me up right there. Wilson, Gibson, Musgrave, Elliott, Zeke, all the way at the end. Rob, you're not the only one stoned. Yeah, just reading those 3 in a row. Wait, am I seeing this right? And you took Deontay Johnson first out of all of them. Oh, man, that's hilarious. I'm going to say, does that deserve a B minus? I'm going to give it a C plus. All 3 of those guys are bringing it down to a C plus. Rob's best killed us as Buzz, he said. Totally did, man. That shit woke me up. Like, what the fuck? Those 3 in a row. I was in 2 other drafts also. You're the man, Rob. I fucking love it. You're the man. Toyota one said, where's Tony?
Man, fuck Tony!
Oh, man. Brown said all these slow drafts fucked me up today. People got some late packages because I was trying to keep up. Damn. All right. So C plus because of the bench. So what did I say here? It was a B. It was what did I say? A C for the running backs. A for the pass catchers. And a B for the IDP, and then a C plus for the bench. So what the hell is it all in all here? So all in all, it is. Crispy said it's a 69, dude.
69 dudes!
This is going to be, it's in the B range here, and I feel like it's like not a B minus, it's still a B. It's just like the overall 83. I think that's the range that is, overall 83. You the man, Rob. I'm just gonna take that as a sign to smoke it up one more time. And you the man. Appreciate you, my brother. And let's see who's after Rob. K2 is after Rob. We'll pull up K2. All right. Where is it? All right, we'll go sativa. We'll smoke up some Tyson 2.0 sour diesel here. All right. And then the order that we're going here, we got K2 next, then Brown, and then Ghost Monkey. Appreciate you guys. Let's smoke this bowl. Then we're on to K2's team. Oh, dang it. Fields. I already see it. Someone has to take them. Woo! Woo! Shit. Smacked me in the face. Let's go. Okay. Burrow, Fields, Gino. Nice. Anybody else? Got the Burrow back up. Got the Gino back up. Yeah, Fields might not even have a backup right now, so I understand. I mean, Burrow's an A. Fields is like a C plus to me, and Gino's kind of like a B minus. So where does that kind of leave us with all this? I feel like it's just going to average out to a B because it's Joe Burrow. He's not going to let it get below a B. Running backs, Genty, Walker. Nice in the fourth. Hubbard, Javante. I mean, it's a decent foursome. To me, Genty's still like a B minus, like C plus. You know, we just don't know what he's really gonna be. But to me, like Ken Walker is like a B, like a high B. Hubbard and Javante. I think I'm just gonna give this a B for the running backs, wide receivers, Garrett Wilson, and pass catchers, George Kittle, Jacoby Myers, and Ridley. It's kind of ugly. I mean, it's probably better than a C plus. I mean, I'm just gonna lean on A minus there. B minus. B minus. IDP, Brooks, nice start. Sherwood, get in the zone. Get in the zone. Pace, Pratt, Cooper, Knight, Murray, Davis, Shair, Greenlaw, Adebo. I like it, and I'm trying to think if it could be an A, and I don't think that it can, but it's pretty damn close, and so it's going to be a B plus. Yeah, a lot of solid pieces. Where's the bench? Strange, Jennings, Downs, Dowdle, Palmer, Likely, Blue. You're my boy, Blue. Coker, Pierce, Tolbert. Right? Never seen Debo go in the last round. Yeah, he's usually going before that. But now, I mean, just, the rookies kind of shook everything up. Kind of shook everything up. Damn it. All right. I think that I'm debating on if it's a B minus or not. Might just call it a C plus. Yeah, we're gonna call the bench a C plus. So all in all, what did this end up being? It ended up being a B for the QBs. It ended up being a B, and then a B minus, and then IDP was a B plus, and then the bench was. Let's say the bench was a B minus. I think I said the bench was a B minus. So where does that put it? All in all, where does that put it? Yeah, because really it's like the IDP's bringing it up, and then everything that is a B is bringing it up. There's a few categories. Yeah, I feel like this one's going to be a B. And I really feel like this one's going to be, it's going to be below an 85. I feel like it's going to be right around an 83 or an 84. So we'll call it an 84. I always grade myself harder too. All right, it was after K2. Brown and then Ghost Monkey. All right, for Brown. Mayfield, Nix, and McCarthy. Yes, sir. Thanks, K2. Mayfield, Nix, and McCarthy. Any others? Milton and Spencer Rattler. Yeah, I guess the question is, do I want to downgrade the score of the starting QBs based on a bench QB or bench QBs? And I think no. Yeah. I still have JJ as like a C plus. That's why. So, but we're gonna say B for the QBs. And running backs, Bucky, Trey Henderson, Connor, Caleb. We got 2 rooks in there. I'm going to say it's a B or a B minus. Like that's what it's coming down to. So let's call it a B minus. It's like overthinking things right now too while I'm being super high. And okay, CeeDee Lamb and Travis Hunter. Damn, with the 1-2 punch. And then Pickens and yeah, I guess Trey Harris is in there also. Bucky a half round different today. Yeah, definitely. I mean, going in the 4th round yesterday was insane. These wide receivers. It's either a B. It's a B plus or a B. I guess we'll just downgrade it a little bit and we'll give it a B. Okay. IDP. Warner. Quay Walker. You spaced it out. Jalen Carter. Jihad Campbell. And Jihad Campbell and Jack Campbell went back to back. A little crazy. Kirby Joseph. Schwessinger. N'Kobe Dean. Jeremy Chin. Cooper DeJean. Stingley. Sane Ristilli. That's DeMarcus Lawrence, right? Yeah. DeMarcus Lawrence as the last pick. Let me see how many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where's the bench? Oh, actually, I guess I didn't even give you a grade on the IDP. I mean, you kind of fell off a little bit. I think you picked N'Kobe Dean way too early. You got a few rooks in there, and some of these rookies, I mean, they're still kind of like C, maybe C plus guys to me. I gotta give you a B minus on the IDP today. It's not like you took really too many early besides Warner. Bench. Higgins, Beck, Mason, Tootin, Loveland, Noel, Taylor, Hunter, Restrepo. That's it. I think I'm gonna give this one for the bench. Might not have said Njoku. I'm gonna say a B minus. That's with Njoku. So all in all, B for QBs, B for RBs, B for the wide receivers, B for the B minus for the IDP, and then B minus for the bench. Yeah, I don't think they're going to be bringing it down too much from the B. I think this is going to be in the B range. I'm going to say this one's an 84. So it's kind of right there in the middle of a B and a B minus. All right. Who is the last one? Ghost Monkey. All right. Where's Ghost Monkey? Here we go. Call you Austin Danger Powers because look at this. From Jane Daniels down to Russ Wilson. Jameis Winston, Milrow, Howard. So high right now. Sorry. Because I was just supposed to be looking for the QBs. There they go. And you did do the due diligence there of what you were supposed to. Or wait, did he with Jaden Daniels? Who's the guy? No. I don't even know who. Oh, yeah, he did. Marcus Mariota. All right, so you get the style points. Style points probably brings it up to it was between Bucky and Chase Brown for me. Yeah, I would have went the same way. Well, I don't know if I can make it a B plus with Russell Wilson as the second, or a B plus with Russell Wilson as the second one. We'll say a B. A-Chain, Chase Brown, Najee. I'm gonna say a B. Wide receivers and pass catchers: Nico McBride, Scary Terry, JSN, JMO. I'll say a B plus for the wide receiver pass catchers. And IDP, Bernard, Branch, Wagner, EJ Speed, Henley, McFadden, Savage, Barton, Khalil Mack, Landon Roberts, Mo Rig Curl. B+. And bench, Charbonnet, Ertz, Hunt, Kirk, Mostert, Tank Bigsby, Gesicki, Gray, Conklin, Gadsden, this bench I feel like is I'm gonna say a B-. Too good to be a C, but not good enough to be a B. So we'll go with the B-. And so where does that put me? B, B, B+. Let me just start over. B, 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 right? No, I said B+ for the wide receivers. That's what was fucking me up. Okay, so it's B, B, B+. And then I said B+ for the the IDP, and then a B- for the bench. That was fucking me up. Couldn't remember where I gave the B+, but it was to the wide receivers. So it's the wide receivers and the IDP that are bringing the score up here. And really, it's only the bench that's kind of like bringing it down a little bit. Everything mostly in the B range here. This one's going to be like in between a B and a B+. I'm going to call this one an 87 here for Ghost Monkey. 86. We're going to call this one an 86, just above the B, because it was mostly everything was B's in this one. So we'll call him 86. There we go. Shadur will be lucky to make the practice squad. He might not make it, man. He really might not. All right. There we have it. All right. In the books. Thanks, everybody, for showing up. Appreciate you. And don't forget to stay through the end credits here. And we will catch you guys tomorrow for another draft. Doing that now, Christy. Peace out, everybody. We'll catch you tomorrow.
Defense on me.
I don't want them to gain another yard.
You blitz all night. If they cross the line of scrimmage, I'm going to take every last one of you out. You make sure they remember forever the night they played the Titans.
Here comes the